And we are live with Ep.6, I believe, of the Quarantine Quasar Podcast. I am your host, Zainuddin Mohammed Abdamram, and I'm here with August Crane today. Fucking
Been a
laugh at
while.
me.
Been a while.
It has been a while, yeah, that's a pretty big
Been
point,
a
yeah.
lot longer than a while.
It was a bit longer than expected, if you know what I'm saying, but for good reason. I mean, there was a bunch of stuff going on in the background that we didn't have time, really. Uh, Two big things. It was my birthday, like, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. No,
Yeah.
no,
It
no. Well, actually, yeah, 2 days ago
was
now because
yesterday.
it's
Well,
past midnight.
okay, yeah, if you want to count it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, relatively, it was just yesterday. It was my birthday. I'm like 17 now, so that's cool, I guess. And and a little bit before that, the month of Ramadan ended, so I'm finally able to eat and drink during the day now. So
Which is
that's
nice.
yeah, it's
Makes it
pretty nice.
easier for the podcast.
Easy, yeah, I'm not like getting on like, yo, what's up? I wake up at like 1 o'clock, and I only eat at 7, and then I'm finally like hydrated and like beveraged up enough like at a midnight to be able to actually talk without sounding incoherent. I mean, granted, that's just how I talk most of the time though. So, but yeah.
Nice.
So, anything on your end between this episode and the last one that we made? Like anything interesting happened?
Well, I'm currently selling my car.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, are you posting that on? Where are you posting that?
I'm gonna put that on the Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured because you keep
I have to
suggesting
get
that to me. You know.
I have to get rid of my baby to get a new one because my car cannot survive where I'm going for college.
Yeah, you told me you're going for the Honda Civic, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's also a new project car, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're just gonna like, it'll be really easy to like hype it up after you get money from the old one. Just
yeah, which will that'll also be a lot nicer as I'll actually have the money to work with it.
yeah, I bring this up a lot, but just to clarify, I don't know anything about cars. Like I just I
All
do my
right.
best. I do my best.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. But
So,
like,
hmm,
man,
you good?
yeah, I'm just tired. Before this, I had to do push-ups, so like my
Oh,
throat's all crispy. Yeah, that's I didn't really explain that when I got on. I was like drinking a shit ton of water.
what? How was Ramadan?
Ramadan was pretty good. I know I've explained it like previously a little bit, but like the whole gist of it is like, uh, one of the biggest things is that in our religion, right, the shaitan or the devil, basically, like the literal devil,
Yeah.
he's locked up in hell. So any blessing, like any good deeds and any sins, are all your own. Like you can't blame the persuasiveness of the devil on your hands in any way. So like if you do something bad during that month, it's all on you. Like it's your own behavior. And
Hmm.
that's one of the interesting things in my opinion. Like, cause like it's every little thing. Like it hits you like a little bit harder than you would any other time during the year. Cause it's
Yeah.
like is like cursing bad or like I shouldn't have been mad at my friend for not getting that kill on Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. It's like I had the callouts and everything.
God, bitch.
Get on the play. It's like I, I don't know anything technical about Fortnite to clarify. But
Alright.
yeah, it's like shit like that, you know.
Is
Like
it tough to do just jumping straight into it, or do you prepare beforehand though?
ah, not really, honestly. Like for the whole month of Ramadan, once you get into it, it kind of just like takes full swing, right? It takes full effect. But there's not really any sort of preparation that goes into hand before that. So
You
like
just go straight into it.
yeah, like basically the whole thing starts off after Maghrib of the first night, which is basically after sundown, right? Like the second the sun passes the horizon, that's when the month of Ramadan starts. So we're not fasting at that point because it's already past night, but
Yeah.
like that's when the technical state of the month of Ramadan starts, right? And so like that's the when all the other background stuff like takes effect, like the shaitan's locked up, you know, stuff like that. And so
Like I know I talked to you during it, but that how it ended confused me with seeing the sun and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like how it, like the month of Ramadan ended, right?
Yeah, because it was like
Oh
some
yeah,
people see the moon, others don't.
like the moon and the star thing. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the biggest thing is that because it's a global event, right?
Yeah.
But like it's almost like universally like it stops, something like that. So like once Ramadan ends in one spot, it gradually takes hold of the whole world. Like okay, it's Ramadan's ended here just because the sun's risen or whatever, and then it gradually processes as like the fucking Earth is spinning. So and that's another thing too. Actually, I just wanted to bring this up because this is a cool tidbit. So you know how once the sun passes the horizon, right? You're allowed to
Yeah.
eat and drink again.
Mhm.
So like from sunrise to sundown, you can't eat, but once it passes, I think
Yeah.
it's like in Beijing, right? They have one of the tallest towers in the world, right? And it's really cool actually. Because it's so tall, there's different like zone endings for like that day's session of fasting, because like the higher up you go on the building, the longer it takes for that sun to reach the edge of the horizon from your perspective.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's like different sections of the building. It's like the taller up you go, the longer you have to wait to break your fast than at the bottom of the building, because the sun's still setting at the top relative to the people up there, and then relative to the people at the bottom, it's already set. So which kind of sucks, honestly. You'd think
Hmm.
like the whole elevator just get jammed, everybody's flooding to the bottom, but no. It's like fuck this. I want to go get some food. I just rushes to the bottom,
That's
but it's like, the
well, that's
elevators weren't meant
good.
to operate at this capacity, sir. It's like man, but yeah, that's
That's at least it's ended now.
yeah, it's over now. Yeah, I mean, it is a really interesting month, and it's really religious, and I really like it. But I mean, everything comes to an end. So, and some people are really like joyful about it. Some people are grieved over it a little bit. Like, oh man, I wish I'd spent my time wiser. But once it's done, it's done. So,
Got it next year.
yeah, it happens every year. So, inshallah, this year won't be my last.
Hopefully not.
Jesus.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they always stress that it's like you never know what day could be your last, so make sure this Ramadan is spent wisely. But I mean, I'm not gonna try and pretend to predict the future, but I hope I don't die.
Fucking hope.
I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, once it's over though, like I mean, for a long time now, because like I said, it shifts every 2 weeks because of the way the lunar calendar works in the
Yeah.
Islamic belief. It shifts every 2 weeks every year. So for like a couple of years now, it's always been in the time of summer. At some points, it was just like the month of Ramadan started right near the like beginning of the school year, right? And
Mhm.
that was like when I was young enough to the point where I didn't actually have to fast at that point. Like religiously speaking,
I
I
do
didn't
not.
have to fast.
What age do you not fast?
I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'd say it's around 7, because in general, around 7 is when you start accounting for your own sins. Like that's when you, at least religiously speaking, that's when you become a citizen. like like your sins and your actions are really accounted for. Like if you're not praying past the age of 7, that's when it starts becoming bad. So I'd say around 7. If not that, then whenever your body's physically able to do it. So something like that.
Huh.
But yeah,
I didn't know
so
you. I didn't know there was an age you couldn't fast.
yeah, cause I mean, like if you're like a child, I
Yeah,
remember
you
actually.
don't want you starving to
This
death.
is interesting. A couple of years back, I went to Egypt to visit my cousins with my dad. So me,
Yeah.
my brother, and my dad, we all went to Egypt and we saw our cousins, right? And I started fasting at that point, and I thought I was pretty proud of myself. But my brother and my younger brother and like some of my younger cousins, right? They weren't really
Yeah.
old enough yet, but they kind of were. Like I don't, cause like I said, I don't know the exact age, but it was something like they can participate, but they're not really supposed to be able to officially do it, cause I mean,
It's just like
they're
a good
young.
practice.
Yeah, it would fuck them up. They're young kids, so like it would probably mess up their bodies for like fasting that long as children. Like their bodies are meant to sustain a certain amount of water or whatever. So So what my uncle told my cousins to do is that they would do a half day fast. And it was like the cutest thing. It was like they would just fast half the day. So
How do you fast half the day?
it's like legit. They would get up early in the morning with us, right? And then we would we make sahur, right? We would eat and drink a lot of food and water before the sun
Yeah.
rises, right?
And they just go back to bed.
Yeah, and they go. Well, we all go back to bed, like for the most part, yeah. But it would be like the thing where like just halfway through the day they just break their fast after that.
You know, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty wholesome, and on top of that, it just gets them used to it for like when they
Yeah,
actually
it's
start
like
fasting.
good preparation.
But I one thing I do distinctively. Jesus Christ, I had like an aneurysm there. It's fucking. I remember distinctively that my brother wanted to participate in the half day fast, and he was old enough at that point to actually just fast, and I was like, "Stop being a pussy, Omar." It's like you're supposed to fast all day with me and Dad. Don't be such a pussy. And he's like, "I'm not. I don't want to fast." It's like,
Oh, dude, that dude's barely bone now.
yeah, like my brother is like, he's got the metabolism of a fucking something with a high metabolism. I don't know, but it's insane. Like you can see his bones and shit.
Yeah, didn't you say you could see his ribs now?
Yeah, like to an extent. Like it's not as bad as when we were kids, right? I'd say around
Yeah.
like the age of like 10, 11, right? Me and him were so scrawny to the point where you could like at least for him especially, you could see like his rib cage. It was and we're not like starved or anything or deprived of food. His metabolism is just fucking up there with the gods. Like
With the gods.
this kid fucking not I mean I don't know if he's ever going to listen to this honestly. I mean, he found out that I make these, but he doesn't really seem to care, so I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, he just sits and plays Overwatch majority of the time, right? And he got skinnier. I again, I distinctively remember this a few years back when like we got the PlayStation. He would just binge that shit for hours. Like he was sitting in front of his TV, inches away from it, with a bag of cookies and like right to his left. And like he would just sit there all day and eat the shit out of them. And then
I,
by the end of it, I had gotten fatter, right? I had gotten some baby fat, and he had gotten skinnier. And I was like, what the you're really doing one for me, God. Like, and my dad's like, what's this? What's this? And it's like, I don't know, Dad. Look, don't blame me. Like, I walk outside at least. You saw me, but I mean, I'd be pointing fingers and shit. I'd be like, but look at Omar over there. Look how skinny he is. He's not doing anything. It's like, well, at least your brother
his
eats right.
metabolism is just hella high. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
thing.
like, it's like a blessing and a curse. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what relationship like you got with your siblings. Like, what's up with that?
Ah,
I know Liam. How old is Liam again? Like 11?
his birthday was just today. He turned.
Bruh, I gotta tell Liam happy birthday. Tell him I said happy birthday.
Yeah, he turned 10 yesterday.
That's pretty
But
cool.
if you
man.
count yesterday as in
Yeah, like the
Thursday.
28th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, like legit, it was like it blew up in like 3 days. There was a lot of birthdays. Like the
They really
26th,
what?
there was like Charlie Fisher's birthday,
Who?
Mario's birthday. I can't remember. Somebody else's birthday
Who
too.
the fuck is who?
I don't.
Who was the first one?
Charlie Fisher. She's somebody on my cross country team. Shout out Charlie Fisher. Air fist bump from over the internet. She's not listening to this. Yeah, it was their birthdays, and then like the next day was my birthday. That's what I remember that the most. Actually, no. Charlie's birthday was on mine. Never mind. Yeah, it was Mario's birthday, and then somebody else's birthday that I don't remember, and then it was me and Charlie's birthday on that day, on the 27th. And then apparently I didn't even know this. It was Liam's birthday yesterday. Tell him I said late happy
There's a
birthday.
lot of May birthdays, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of May birthdays. Yeah. I'm not sure why. Like, doing the math, that would be in like fucking October, like September or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 9-month period.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. October, September, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure exactly why I was born in May, but I mean, I kind of like it. I'm a Gemini. My dad, my dad doesn't believe in any of that like
Astrology?
yeah, that kind of shit. But like for some reason he constantly brings up the fact that he's a Gemini. He's like almost proud of it. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
I'm sorry. I do not believe in that shit.
Oh no, me neither. But like,
In fact, I find it fucking hilarious when people are like,
I'm a
"I can do this.
Scorpio. It's like,
I can do this because I'm a Scorpio." It's like,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
don't
you're
even
just a
like.
bitch, Helen.
I
Just
don't
fuck
even.
off.
Yeah, like I don't know what all the signs are, what they mean. I just know that people bring them up a lot online, and that they're supposed to mean something, or like a personality-wise. But no,
I don't know. A fucking month isn't gonna describe your
yeah,
personality.
it's like let
It's
me
just simple
describe the
math.
whole situation in general is described like this: half the population are young teen girls probably that are like, oh look, I'm this, and then the rest of the population is just like, what the fuck is a sign? Like, what is it? Like, either doesn't know what it is or just doesn't care because it's that ignorant. Like,
Because it's also just like
it's just funny.
people are like, it's just no. Your parents fucked 9 months ago.
Yeah, like,
There's
there's no
nothing special.
science to it. It's just a 9
It's just
month
it's just no.
birthing
Your
period.
parents fucking fucked 9 years ago. That's it. There's nothing special. Your parents just had sex 9 years ago. Get over it.
Yeah. It's like, put a label on it all you want. That's really just, it boils down to that, doesn't it?
It just boils down to your parents had sex 9 months ago. That's it.
It's like, god damn. Like, man, it's like, I remember there was this website where you could, like, put in your birthday, right?
Hmm.
And it would show you like what music and like popular movie was going on 9 months prior to your date of birth. You could be like, and it's like the whole website was revolving on like this could have been what your parents watched a movie before doing it, or this was the music your parents did it to. I was like, what the fuck kind of website is this?
What about bathrooms?
Oh, oh.
Popular bathrooms.
It's like top 10 bathrooms of the 9 months before you were prego. Like, I don't know.
Target bathroom. The
Man.
back of the car.
It's like this was the most popular car at the time. Maybe your parents did it in the back of this. It's like I don't really care.
Ah, shit. Can you find my dad while you're at it? I don't know how far we can go with jokes like that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
We got yeah,
Oh, well, we don't have to cut that out.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Like being born in like how old are you, right?
I'm 60.
Damn, I didn't know I was older than you. Oh,
Yeah, I turned 17 next school year.
nice. Oh, that's not
I'm
bad.
I'm very fucking young for my grade. I
Yeah.
think because I'm pretty sure I started school a year early. That's why I'm a I'm gonna be a I'm a be 17 when I turn a senior and go into college at 17.
Huh. Damn, that's
It's a
crazy.
little
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Funny.
what can you do about it?
They take them so young. It's like
It's the fucking Asian genes, my guy.
I was gonna say like being born like a 2000s kid is fucking rad. Like there's so much like culturally, like there's so much culture built around being
You
a
know that
fucking millennial
thing
now.
that came around like it was like after 2003.
Yeah,
Y'all don't know shit.
yeah, yeah.
I found
Honestly,
that
I don't
was
know.
so funny to see how pissed off people got about that. Like
Yeah,
there are
like
people, young kids got so pissed. Like I know this.
I know I'm smart. Don't tell me what I don't know.
I've watched this before.
I
Like okay,
have big brain. It's like by the second they've made that joke, it's not. They've
they
already
killed it.
counteracted themselves. Yeah, it's like
It's like whenever I don't know. It seems like the younger kids always kill the jokes.
yeah.
They
Uh,
always make the words just fucking like ill.
I'm one of those people that thinks I would be really good at making memes, but not only do I not have the time or energy or motivation to do it, but when the actual thought comes to my mind, any idea of actually doing it just completely evaporates because I'm like, actually, that would be fucking stupid. Like,
Okay, I'm really good at editing in Photoshop, so
yeah,
that's fun.
you gotta show me some of that. I've never seen you Photoshop before. I've I've just
I
done some like,
recently photoshopped and edited.
oh,
I don't wait. I don't know if I can say it or not.
uh, Type
But
it in.
basically,
Type
there's
type it in the Discord. Type it
well,
in the
no,
Discord.
it's nothing bad. It's nothing
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
It was just the fact that there's this TikTok trend where you edit like anime shit into your posts,
Mm.
and I was like, fuck it, I want you to. I'll do it. Why not? And I
Yeah.
did. Uh,
Is
but
that it?
okay, no. Everything is. I was gonna go somewhere with it, but I'm not sure I want to because I don't know who watches the podcast, and if they watch it, they'd get mad.
I kind of understand that. Like the last one we got 15 views, and I'm like, sweet, we got a following now. It's like we can't kill the we can't kill the remaining viewers. Like I
Now,
don't know
hold up,
who's
what
gonna
the
be watching
fuck?
this. This will be the real test to see who's watching now.
It was just a certain someone got mad at me because they were a bit sexual.
Ah. Oh, I see.
That's all. That's all. Yeah. So it's like it was like, oh, okay.
It's like each.
So I had to stop doing that.
Yeah.
I hear my little brother's alarm going off, and I have no idea why the fuck it's going off at 1 a.m.
Like right now, damn.
Yes, I don't know. He has an alarm set every day for 2 a.m. that I have to turn off because he never turns off himself.
I bet you it's like set to like it's supposed to be like set for like midday or something. It just has
I don't know why it would
mixed
be
up
though.
the AM and PM. Like I don't know why you would have it set for midday
Me neither-
either,
okay,
but
yeah, I don't understand why he fucking
and it still
keeps
makes
it
more
on,
sense
even
than
though
having it.
after I've told him to turn it off.
Yeah, that's kind of. At that point, I would just be the abusive older sibling that just takes the phone away from the sibling, just fucking manually does it. Like,
Because
like
it's been fucking repetitive now. Like, I've just had to go in there. Like, it's like a routine at this point. Every day, just go in there.
it's like
Turn it
clockwork.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's. I
it's
don't know.
just-
That's weird. It's those little things that like siblings do that just irritate the crap out of you.
yeah, well, this is because, like, people will be sleeping and wake up, and I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah. You
Because, like,
just
my
say like
parents get up really early, like, fucking 4 a.m.
damn
for
like,
work.
oh. Shit. Would you
So
say
it's like-
you're
Hmm?
like a light sleeper or?
Yes and no. It depends on how tired I am. Usually, I'm a
Mm.
light sleeper. Like, anytime someone will walk in my room, I'll fucking wake up. Anytime someone hits my door or gets near it, I'll wake up.
Oh man, yeah, I kind of get that.
But if I'm really tired, someone can walk. Like, if I'm talking about like school days, I probably won't wake up because my brain is set to like an autopilot mode where it always wakes up at the certain time and not really any other time.
Oh yeah, dude, same. Like during the school year, I'll get into like a clockwork, like consistent.
Yeah, I
And
won't
then-
even need to turn on alarms. I'll just instantly wake up.
Yeah, like I'll wake
It's
up
like a-
exactly at 7, like right before the
Yeah,
bus arrives. I'm
For
just
me,
like,
I'll exactly
damn.
wake up at like 6, and it's like fucking autopilot mode. Just all right.
Like sometimes it's
Get up.
redundant even. Like I'll go to bed like uber late, and it'll be like a weekend. I'll be like, damn man, I need to get some rest. And then because I'm so consistent with my fucking sleep
Yeah,
schedule,
that's
I
the
wake up at
problem.
7, and I've got only 3 hours of sleep on me. I'm
That's
like,
the problem with breaks and stuff. Like fall break, it'll be like, oh, you're still. I'm still waking up at like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning because I'm used to that school routine.
yeah. So it's like you can't even fuck up your sleep schedule, because even if you go to bed at like 3 a.m., you're still gonna wake up at 7. Solid,
Yeah.
like 5 hours of sleep on it. Like it sucks.
Yeah. So whatever I do, it's like I'm gonna get fucked either way.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like
But-
at that point I end up just sleeping the normal sleep, like school schedule hours, like go to bed at 10, wake up at 7 or whatever, just because I know that I'm not going to be able to control when I wake up, whether I set an alarm or not. So,
But basically, it just varies. Sometimes people will go into my room and just start playing like the Xbox I have in my room. I won't even notice.
yeah.
But most times people will like go in my room and I'll just hear it and I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
had like
so for the most part I'll hear it, but
I'd say I'm like a pretty solid sleeper. Like besides the whole exactly wakes up at fucking 7 thing, like if you try waking me up, it's got to be pretty loud, otherwise it's not going to work. But like cuz like I've had friends that tried waking me up. Like I've had friends over, right? And then like we'd all sleep in my fucking room, I don't know. But they would try and wake me up in the morning, I just wouldn't budge, and then it would hit 7. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up guys? Good morning." They're like, where the fuck were you an hour ago? It's like, I was sleeping.
What else?
It's like, also, I just wanted to bring this up as well. I was told at one point that I talked to my sleep at one point. I was like, oh, cool. It's like, how do you
But
react to when somebody tells you that you talk in your sleep sometimes? It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
I don't. You can't. You're just like, my bad.
It's like, sorry guys.
The funny thing is, as a kid, I used to sleepwalk.
Oh shit, really? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and my parents have always told me this story of when I was when I was a kid and sleepwalk.
Mhm.
Uh, one day they saw me walk up out of bed and they were really confused. So they're like, "Hey, where you going?" Except I was sleepwalking. So they're like, "Oh, well, we're just gonna see where he's going to see what's up."
Yeah.
And I walk into the kitchen, right? Just
And he
walk
pulls
in
out
the
a
kitchen.
big ass knife. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, not quite. A little
Uh,
bit.
oh, what?
Walk in there. Walk in there, just chilling.
Yeah.
I opened the trash can. No real reason. I pulled out and I tried pissing in the trash can. That's what it boils down to. I randomly slept walk into the kitchen and tried pissing in a
It's like
trash
you
can.
pulled your pants down and shit, and just like,
Yeah, and then they realized what was happening and they were like, "Yo,
it's like,
what the fuck?"
yo,
And then
no.
they yelled my name, and I woke up and I was like, "Huh?"
It's like, it's like, Mom, Dad, I'm just gonna say it. Why am I in the kitchen with my pants down?
Sorry, someone walked in my room as soon as you did that.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what you
don't
did.
don't worry about it. It
Okay.
was very funny.
I heard your laugh.
Yeah, I've. My dad tells me this a lot. He's like, your jokes aren't even funny, but you laugh at them the most. And I was like, it's never been more accurate.
Ah, that's cold.
Yeah,
That's cold.
it's true though. It's true. Honestly, I can't even get mad at him. It's the most truthful statement. If you know me even like slightly, you know that I laugh at my own jokes like a dumbass all the time.
You crack up at your own jokes.
Yeah, it's it's pretty
It's actually
repetitious.
more amusing to hear you laugh at your own jokes than your
Yeah,
joke.
I get into like a rhythm. I get like I don't even know this is like supposed to happen or not. I think it's just like Tourette's or something, but I start laughing and then at that point I'm not even laughing at the joke anymore. I'm just laughing because I'm listening to myself laugh. And for repetition's sake, I just keep going. I remember one time, I think this was in Mr. Sutton's class again. I made a joke towards Landon,
Shut
right?
up.
Like I just said something funny and Landon was paying attention. And I just started laughing at my own joke and he just kind of looked at me with like kind of disappointment, kind of suspicion because I was really
You know,
into it. I was really laughing, right?
I've thought about emailing Mr. Sutton.
Yeah?
Just be like, "Hey, you still alive?
Mr. Sutton, I
You
miss
good?
you.
Come back, please,
Come back.
please come back."
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I made a joke, right, and I was laughing at it. A solid
Mhm.
5 minutes later, I was still laughing. At that point, he wasn't even laughing with me anymore. Landon was just concerned at that point. He was like, yo, you okay? Like, it wasn't even a laugh at that point. It was just like a like, he thought I was gonna pass out. Like,
You're having a fucking stroke.
yeah. Yeah, like, I just get into, like, these, like, mental episodes where I can't stop laughing. And it's concerning to, like, the people around me. It's like, yo, not only was
I
that not
remember you
funny,
used to
but
laugh like quite a bit in Miss Miller's class.
who?
Miss Miller's class.
Oh, yeah, that, that happened a lot. I was pretty proud of some of the jokes I made in Miss Miller's class. I'm not gonna lie. Alright.
You know,
What, yeah?
I don't, I didn't want to say it, but
Do it.
I don't know if she ever liked me or not. I couldn't tell if she hated me or not.
Oh, yeah, Miss Miller. Honestly, I kind of noticed that too. Like, it was always kind of on the fence, like 50-50. Like, I can't tell if she likes August or not. Like, it's...
Cause like, she'd joke around with me, but then get really upset and always like, you know, go after me when I'm just chilling there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay. Several times this happened, right? Like, Michael's sitting right next to you. You guys are joking, doing, like, practically the same shit. It was like a comedic duo
Well, it's
watching.
always the same shit because we're always doing the same
Yeah.
stuff together.
But what I always noticed was that she would get, like, like funny angry with Michael, right? Like it was like haha, oh look, they're having a 1-2 back and forth where Michael does something stupid and Miss Miller kind of gets mad at him, but like in a joking manner, right? But then you would do
Yeah.
something like stupidish, not even really stupid,
Well,
just
it's
like
not.
funny.
It's always because of Michael. Yeah, I'll just do
Yeah,
something and just be like, oh,
and she'd just
and
be
she's like,
like,
what?
August,
Huh?
stop that. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
Like,
it's also the fact I know Mike. She's told me like a few times to get off my phone
yeah.
when I wasn't on my phone, but Michael was right next to me,
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
and I was just like, what? And she told me to get off my phone, and I
Oh,
was
dude,
like,
I remember that day in class where I looked over and I was like, he's not even on his phone.
it's like Michael's head is down on his phone. Wait, why am I getting told to get off my phone?
It's like, what the fuck is
I
this?
also know,
Maybe she's just blind. I'm just gonna say it. Like,
there's
like,
also been the fact of, what was it? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
just bring it up if you remember. Honestly, just interrupt me if you remember it. Like,
Alright.
eh.
I probably will remember it in a bit.
Yeah,
Just.
yeah. Like, but
I could never tell if she hated. Oh yeah, it was the fact. One day I was just chilling at my desk, sitting there getting my workout, and she was like, "Take off your earbuds," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, and she said, "Take off your earbuds right now," and I was like, "I don't have earbuds in." She was like, "Then what's that?" I'm like, "There's nothing. There's
God.
nothing there." I literally looked around in confusion, and she's like, "Why do you have earbuds in?" I was like,
It's like the fuck? What?
"I don't. I don't have anything in. My phone's in my bag."
It's like a textbook case example of how like teachers will act like cool 99% of the time, and then it's just like they hone in on this one student and they just completely fuck with them. Like even
But
that's
she
like
was chill with me sometimes, and we'd joke around. But other times,
yeah,
I'd just get confused, and I'd be like, "Wait, what?"
it'd be like yeah, I remember like she like I mean honestly Miss Miller Redding like 8 or 9 out of 10. Like she's not a bad teacher by any means. Like I
No.
did some pretty stupid shit in that class too. She never really got mad at me. She'd just be like, "Oh, Zane, you retard." Like but like
You dumb
it's
fucking
like you loser. All right, shut the fuck
I
up so
remember
we can
you,
get back to
because
class.
you'd
But
literally cuss right in front of her, and she'd be like, "What?" and wouldn't say anything to
she
you.
would just be like, "Excuse me," and I'd be like, "I'm sorry, Miss Miller." And she'd be like, "Okay."
It'd be weird because you'll cuss right in front of her, but as soon as I do something, it's like, "Huh?"
It's like, what was that? Do my ears deceive me? It's like, but he
And
just
I'd just
did
be
it
like,
right over
"Oh."
there. It's like, no, 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 no. I heard
But
you
don't
say
get me
something,
wrong, the
August. Like,
class was fun, and she was pretty chill.
yeah, like like yeah. Overall, it's just those like little moments, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say overall it was fine. It was a fun
Yeah,
class.
it was a
I
good class. Yeah.
really enjoyed the class. She taught well.
Oh, that
Wouldn't
reminds me.
change it.
Uh, when quarantine hit, right? She was still releasing stuff on Teams, right? And
I never did any of that.
yeah, I feel really bad about this because some people had posted or whatever on like on their stories or whatever, like, oh, I just finished all this work for Miss Miller. I feel proud or whatever. And I was
Because
like,
I remember seeing her
shh,
say like, "Hey, don't forget about the test," and I'm like, "What?"
the fuck, no.
I
Yeah,
was
the
gonna
thing
say
is,
I got AP classes.
yeah, like, thing is, right? I I'm the worst kind of student because I went out of my way to ask her, like, oh, hey, can I still turn this in? Blah blah blah. It's like, oh yeah, it was due a little bit ago, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it if you turn it in still. And then I just never did it anyway. I'm like one of those shitty students. Like, if you're not gonna do the work, that's fine, but just don't fucking bother me about it. Like, I, I went out of my way to ask her if it's still acceptable. She says yes, and like is all kind of reassuring about it, and then I just end up not doing it.
I'm still wondering if that MTSU stuff is all settled out.
Yeah, yeah, the dual enrollment stuff.
Yeah.
I remember they sent out like I think like one of those checklist things.
Well,
I
they
don't
sent out
remember
a
what it's
bunch of
called.
mandatory stuff.
Outlook.
I just never fully understood why they would remove me from when I never did anything.
Yeah,
Like, I got it all situated where they said, "Sorry, yeah, we put you back on it." It's like, well, why the fuck would you take me out in the first place?
okay, so they did verify you're back on. Like, I
Because
don't
I
understand.
fucking contacted them.
Yeah.
I contacted them and was like, "Yo, I never said to withdraw me." Or like, "But you submitted an application for fall and one for spring. So because you submitted the second one, that means you didn't want to do the other ones. Like, no, I want to do both semesters, you dumb fuck.
Yeah,
I don't. I was gonna say
the
I
system's
didn't.
messed up sometimes. I don't even
I was gonna
understand
say
how the
like
fuck it
I.
gets that messed up.
It's like I just because I didn't.
It's like what?
Just
It's like
because I
the
applied for both semesters, like we were told by the school, I don't think that means I
are
don't
they
want to
saying like
do both semesters.
they're saying like because the order like you ordered one over the other
Yeah,
first? Is that why?
because I submitted the fall one first and then submitted the spring one. They're like, "Oh, you don't want to do the fall one," and that's like, "No,
It's like the fuck.
I
They're both
still
on
want to
there.
do." I was gonna say I still want to do both semesters.
It's like that's I don't
It's
even know
just
how they fuck up that bad. Like it's
like
so
no, it's like
obvious,
yeah,
and then
it's
like
like
they
I want
still
to
are
do
like,
both semesters because I applied for math one semester and English 101 one semester and the other the other two the other ones.
I quite honestly can't even remember what I signed up for. I think I ordered AP like no dual enrollment pre-cal I think, and like
Yeah, aren't you doing college algebra and pre-cal?
yeah college algebra
Okay,
and college pre-cal.
I know a bunch of people in that. I'm doing that too,
Yeah, a lot of people I know are doing it. Yeah,
which will
Tegan,
be a lot of fun.
Mason, yeah.
Tegan's actually not doing it, sadly.
Oh, dude, really? Damn. I know it's
Apparently,
a
yeah, his mom signed it up for pre-cal and stats,
huh.
which Matichewski teaches, not
Wait, like normal pre-cal or
no, the AP dual enrollment pre-cal.
oh dual enrollment? So he'll still be in dual enrollment pre-cal.
Yeah, uh, but Matichewski teaches that route. Okay, Mr.
Yeah,
Boutte teaches
AP. I mean the dual enrollment
he
college
teaches
algebra.
pre-cal and college algebra.
He teaches
He takes
pre-cal.
yeah. Mr. Boutte will teach college algebra and pre-cal. But if you took statistics instead of pre-cal, no, statistics instead of college algebra,
Algebra.
Matichewski would teach that one. That's how they like whether you took stats or college algebra determined which teacher you were gonna get.
Yeah, I had Dr. Matichewski this year. It was pretty good.
Does she teach well?
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, like she has all of her own handwritten like page documents that we learned from. It's pretty good. The only thing
That's
is I'm just slow, honestly. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it.
see, I don't understand. I doubt Mr. Boutte watches this.
Bet, dude. He lives near my house, so
Yeah, it's true. That's the weirder thing.
yo, wiretapping though.
But it's everyone says he's like a bad teacher, but no, he's fine if you just put in the work. It's just the problem with the kids don't want to put in the work.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember not being very good in that class, regardless of how much I studied for it, because I was always confused. But I
Okay,
mean,
yes, I will say it is confusing a few times.
I'd say
Even I've been confused, but if you put in the work like genuinely, because I will say there will be times you have to study on your own, like Khan Academy and stuff like that.
yeah, but that's where I draw the line, though, where it's like, if you're not sufficient enough to teach your students that they have to go out of the way to find stuff outside of your jurisdiction that they actually to understand the actual stuff you're trying to teach, then you're not teaching right. Like they should be sufficient enough to where you don't need to go do other stuff. You can just use the resources that they've already given you, or they just explained it good enough from the get go that like you don't need help from outside sources. Like it's
That's
kind of ridiculous at that point.
like I understand that but he knew no, not everyone would understand his way of teaching, so he even told us, like, hey, not all of you are gonna get this from how I teach it. So he was like,
Well,
if you
fair enough.
need,
At least he gave you
your
a warning.
he was like, he gave us Khan Academy links to do this stuff on because he was like, yeah, I know not all of you are gonna
Oh, it
understand
was like
this.
specific links and stuff. That's
Yeah, he gave
better, I
us
guess.
specific links for the stuff we did because he was like, I understand not all of you are gonna understand the way I do it. We all do it our own way. So, like, here's a link to like a few stuff, like videos that may help you understand it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I gotta really stay on top of that this year. 'Cause
Oh, this year I'm not gonna have any time.
yeah,
I'm gonna be fucking busy.
you gonna get a job or
I
actually,
already have
yeah,
one.
I mean, yeah. Wait. You got a Panera, right?
Yeah, I work at Panera, but
Okay. It's just you always seem
uh,
available online, to be honest. So I'm just like, oh,
well, because the fucking quarantine, they haven't exactly started everyone back up recently.
oh, I
So it's
gotcha.
like
Yeah.
it's been more on and off
Oh yeah,
whenever I
actually,
work whenever.
yeah, that makes sense. But like, like legit, the second Ramadan ended, actually, my boss was like calling me back up, like on my birthday, actually, yesterday or like 2 days ago now. She called me up. She was like, oh, so Ramadan's over, or whatever. I need you 3 days a week, in not including Sunday. So it's gonna be 4 days total. And I was like, nice timing. But cross practice starts like next week as well. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on the scheduling. And unluckily enough, I have 3 days exactly on the schedule where it just barely fits. Cause she wants me to do morning hours, like from like 10 to 1, to like just do some like cleaning around, I guess,
I was
the
gonna say
restaurant.
that's not terrible.
Yeah, like 3 days isn't bad. And then I'm already used to working Sunday, so that's not terrible. And I do need the extra cash anyway, so I just I didn't expect it like right after. Like she was like clockwork.
Well, I'm also applying. Well, I guess I doubt my employer's gonna see this. If they do, good job.
Oh, it's like wow, you guys really did some digging. Fuck.
I'm proud of you.
Like you finally
But
found some
I'm
dirt
also
on me.
applying to Hobby Lobby because
Hobby Lobby.
Panera. Yeah, because I'd rather just go ahead and start working,
Yeah.
and Panera's just not really scheduling me much.
Yeah, that I
Or
mean, yeah.
starting, they haven't really started stuff back up fully yet. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm just gonna go see if I can get hired somewhere else in the meantime and see what's up. And if I like this job better, well, then I'm sorry, I'm gonna go stick with that job.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like,
Is Hobby Lobby, if I do get hired there, they pay more than Panera.
how much?
A whole dollar. Whole
Yeah.
dollar. But hey, that
Oh.
dollar will add up with
Did I
hours.
just hear a cha-ching? Like, I mean, what would you do at Hobby Lobby? That's kind of interesting, actually. I wouldn't even
It's
think
either
of Hobby Lobby.
stocking or just cashier, but it's fucking Hobby Lobby. It's not.
It's not that most populated place, you know. Just going in to get your fucking glue sticks, maybe a blank T-shirt every once in a while. That's all I remember that they
Like
sell
it's
there,
it's
honestly.
like the way I see a Hobby Lobby, it's like a huge antique store.
Really, I always imagine it as like this huge arts and crafts store. Like just everything DIY, like shit like that, you know.
There's another place I was thinking about that. Fuck, I forgot the name of the store, but it's like I don't know because they always have random like antique shit in there, right?
Yeah, I think I get that.
But okay, I think it's like a mix of because they have a lot of crafting like stuff like you can build your own rocket kits and stuff.
Yeah.
They also just in the front have a bunch of random antique shit that's like, hey, here's this.
It's like it's like this is some junk that we got at the front,
Because I
if you
walked
want
in
it.
there this morning and I saw a random fucking chalkboard
A
right
chalkboard.
next to a back scratcher that and the back scratcher was a bear hand.
It's like why
And
does anybody want to buy this ever?
it was a back scratcher that was the hand of a bear. So I was like, pretty sure Hobby Lobby is just a random antique store.
It's like just a really big fucking yard sale. It's just
It's like a fucking hoarder's closet. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
it's like buy my niece's old clothes. Like I don't know, man. Like it's shit like that. It's pretty interesting though. Like I'd rather go into a Hobby Lobby than a Walmart. Actually, I don't know
well,
about
yeah,
that, but
no, Walmart's fun to fuck around in.
yeah. Honestly, they're so big. Big Lots, right? Really close to my house, right? A couple of years back, me and my friends would just go in there and just dick around like a bunch of a-holes. I remember,
Hmm.
like, right when I had first met them, right? Me and, like, some of my closest friends now. They just went in there, and they were like, alright, 1, 2, 3, and then, like, half my friends scattered, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And they're like, dude, we're playing hide and seek. I was like, you guys are cunts. Nice. And then I just went and hid with them. They
I don't know.
eventually kicked us out, so.
That reminded me of Okay, so on the roof of Target, like Kroger's and stuff, they have sensors, right?
Yeah.
Because usually for like detecting smoke, fires, and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like people, like stores will have sensors to detect smoke and shit,
Yeah, I didn't know what you meant, like sensors. I was like, are they
or like
like?
alarms almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that. Yeah.
To like if anything hits them, it gets triggered. Basically, this was during Valentine's Day.
All right.
Uh, this was like a couple years ago. So basically, they have these 6 feet teddy bears, and I threw one so high it hit the roof and caught and hit the alarms.
Oh shit! Like sprinklers, or just like it just set off an alarm?
It set off the fire alarm.
Damn.
And so I see a worker like turn around the corner and was like, "What?" Because the alarm went off, and they just see a fucking 6 foot bear flying from the ceiling. And I'm just like, "Oh shit! I gotta get out of here."
That would be one of those stupid moments, but honestly, like perks, bro. Like, damn, I couldn't lift a 6 foot teddy bear and throw it that fucking high. I mean, I don't know how tall
Right?
the building was, but
Oh, it was still like the usual fucking Kroger size. They're fairly huge.
yeah, like that's
I was
that's
surprised
pretty
I did it
impressive.
myself since it was a few years ago, but it was funny as shit
That's
at
pretty
the time.
funny.
My mom was even laughing at me for doing it too. She's
Damn.
like,
I was gonna say, I thought you were with your friends or something. Your mom was there doing that,
yeah, I
watching
was
you
just
just.
playing. I was just playing. She wasn't paying attention because she was grocery shopping, and next thing you know, she just hears an alarm above her and looks at me and sees the ball, like the fucking bear, just fall right down next to me. And was like, "Oh," I was like,
It's like you
"Oh."
fucker. Good job,
That was
Sonny.
fun though.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah. I'm proud.
You
Have a
did what I
lollipop.
never. You did what I never could.
Yeah.
Thank you for making my dream.
It's like parental expectations. Let's talk about that. Man.
Oh shit.
Actually, speaking of, I mean, honestly, really weird segue, but tomorrow at 9 I gotta get up because my dad needs my help moving some shelves. Like, we gotta buy new shelves, and we gotta bring them back to the house, and it's like an hour drive away from our house. Get the
Shit.
shelves and then bring them back. We have to disassemble them wherever they are. He didn't tell me where they are, but he bought some online, so. It's like shit like that. I've been helping my dad's like for as long as I can remember with stuff like that.
Yeah, because y'all just finished with the garage.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
with like the whole storage unit. Yeah, that place was huge, dude. We had to disassemble the shelves that were in there, like that we bought from Toys R Us. That's a whole different story.
Rip Toys R Us, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. When Toys R Us went under, we kind of just my dad
Rated.
saw it as like an an
I
opportunity to
wanted
buy
to go
more
rated
shelves.
for fun and just fuck around in Toys R Us, but it was packed, and I was like, nah, I'm not messing with that.
Yeah. Legit, the day they shut down the electricity was the day that we were taking the shelves. So, half the shelves we got easily into the truck. Other half we had to blindly carry through the narrow, like, hall of light from the open doors because the lights had been powered out because they officially went under at that point. They just sold us the shelves and shit. It was weird, but yeah, and that basically just means that we own some shelves from Toys R Us. Yeah, but anyway,
Passed it down for generations.
yeah, it just passes them down. And we don't dare set them back up. Not after we took them down, but we keep them in the family line. I should do that. I should just take one of the shelves, like, cause it's just like a solid piece of like plywood, right? And just cut it into pieces and just give them to people.
How is the new storage unit, by the way?
The new storage unit is fucking packed, and I don't remember if I told you this or not, but I took a photo every day that we went over there, and like put stuff in there.
You said that, but I've never seen the final product of it.
Yeah, I should have. I just never did it.
No.
It's
Oh,
again
you
back
just-
around. It always loops back to being lazy, but yeah, I have the photos on my phone, so I gotta do
We can
that
just blame
sometime.
it on Ramadan.
I'm Arab. I was tired.
I had to fast fuck you.
It's like, fuck
What
you,
have
I
you
was
done?
tired.
What have you done, huh?
I don't have to do shit unless it's for God. Alright, but anyway, yeah, the whole storage unit's just packed now, and the thing is, we weren't able to fit everything in there. There was a lot of stuff
Oh.
that we like, cause like ink cartridges, right? They're my dad's most prominent like source of income. He sells those the most, so like
Yeah.
anytime there was any extra ink cartridges in the warehouse, we would take those with us home, and then everything else went to the storage unit. So like the shelves, like random boxes filled with like old keyboards and like cables and fucking old printers from like 30 years ago. That stuff went to the storage unit. But all the goddamn fucking
eBay put a hold on like you can only make $50,000 a month on eBay.
I don't know. I don't
They
think.
put a hold on that, like something like you can only make like 50,000, like a cert, like I'm pretty sure it's $50,000 on eBay every month.
Well, I think we're okay because honestly, I think
Which
my
is a fucking, it's a lot of money a
yeah, that's
month if
still
you're
a
making
lot.
fifty
Honestly, that's
thousand
like
dollars a month.
yeah, like I don't my 50,000. That's
Whew.
like half of some people's total yearly salary. So I don't think that's too big of a concern.
What the fuck are you selling?
Like
Limbs? Like what?
damn, bro. Limousines, boy.
How much are you selling to make $50,000 a month?
I don't know, but I think my dad's like monthly income is around like 1,000 on average, maybe a little more than that. Well, no, actually, no, wait, a bit more than that. Yeah,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Way
I'm just
more
not
than that.
thinking. It just differs from month to month, honestly.
Yeah, because it depends on sales.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
I can guarantee you it's much more than a
it's
thousand.
yeah. I was gonna say like, it just hit me. I was like, wait, my dad's yearly GDP is not 12,000.
I was
Jesus,
gonna say, it's probably like.
poverty hit hard, didn't it? Yeah, but
So where are you living again?
it's like,
Okay,
so
but
what does
no,
your
yeah,
dad do for a
he
living?
makes much more than
Yeah, yeah,
1,000.
we're honestly doing good. It's just the home
Boxes.
situation. Yeah, I've got photos from different times during the year where the house is either completely empty and nice and clean looking. Cause my dad's kind of a neat freak, right? But like, and then there's other
He
photos.
organizes it. He just has a lot to organize.
Yeah, like I was saying, right? So we bring the printers home, right? Not the printers, the ink cartridges that he sells the most of. And they're just, a lot of them are just stockpiled in the fucking kitchen, in the living room. Sadly, I didn't take a picture of it this time because I just fucking didn't care to, because it's always on and off between how full the house is, because there's always some shit going on.
Yeah, yeah.
This isn't the first time we've had like a mass import of items into the house where they just sit in the living room or the kitchen and in the hallways for a couple of months, but I mean, this was there's a lot of shit now. Like
Ooh.
yeah, so and that's why we're getting the shelves so that we can move some stuff into the garage. Although actually I do have a clip of the garage. I'll send you that now on my phone just for shits and giggles, but that place
Are
is
we doing?
packed.
Hold up. Are we doing block schedule next year?
No clue. I've heard rumors, right? Like well, there's a lot of rumors going around right now, of
Yeah,
course.
I've
but
heard
like,
it from a lot of people. We are, but I don't want to. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a problem with block schedule, but that's only because I had a pretty okay block schedule last year.
I
Like
had
I
one
liked it.
really good, relaxing day where I didn't do anything, and I had a day just straight AP classes, which was hell.
Oh God.
It's like that setup right there was one of the worst things because I had a day of full stress of AP classes, and one day where I had like
Just
it was
nothing
English,
to do.
science, Mr. Sun's class. So it was much more relaxing than a day full of APs.
Yeah. Like honestly, I do remember that though. Like the AP classes were hella difficult. Like especially Mr. Mosier, he would just bombard us with that stuff. Like I mean, rightfully so. He had to get as many notes in as possible, but there was just so much shit to like do. And I couldn't imagine having that many AP classes in like one block schedule. Like you gotta get really lucky with the organization of those classes.
Yeah, that got. I don't know. Apparently, it's like if I threw a die 20, I got a fucking 1.
Yeah.
All my AP classes were in one day, so I had like 4 AP classes just piled on, and I was like, well, shit.
I think he meant a icosahedron.
I think he meant to fuck off.
Yeah. It was a stretch. I had to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If we do block schedule, that's a pain. I'm not sure if I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be kind of on the fence about that. I wouldn't really want to do that. Block schedule, because like there's benefits and cons.
It's also the fact we haven't done block schedule at all for 3 fucking years. If they suddenly put us on that, because I know last year they were like, no, we'll do it out for like a couple of weeks. There's that, you know.
Yeah.
But we haven't done it for 3 years, and if they suddenly make it block schedule all year, it's like, huh? How are you gonna do that to us
What?
our last year?
That'd be pretty
Like,
tough, yeah.
fuck everyone else. At least let us leave first. Let us leave without having to do that. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Okay, fuck this. Fuck the underclassmen. Just let us just graduate without doing block.
Us, dude. Spare us at least, like.
Like y'all weren't doing it until last year. At least let us go free.
Yeah. Man. I don't know. It's a little bit nerve-wracking to think about next year, how things are gonna play out. There's whole rumors of like, oh, you're gonna have to wear a mask and shit, or like.
I'm not wearing the mask. That irritates me too much.
I think it's gonna be funny, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be pretty funny.
If we did wear a mask, oh dear God.
I've run this up like 80 times, but I'm just hoping, I'm praying, getting on my knees, begging God, that one weeb kid with the fucking like anime hentai shit on their mask, right? They come in with one of those for just like one day, not knowing how bullied they're about to get.
You're gonna walk in a bathroom and see everyone vaping through masks.
Oh my God.
It's just like, hey, you know you can just take off the mask, right?
Yeah.
Just virus. You're fucking smoking in a high school bathroom.
Yeah. It's like,
dude,
this news, high schools pump vape mists into the high schools to kill the virus.
All the younger kids, like freshmen and shit, who'd vape in the bathroom, they'd all huddle up in circles, right, passing around one vape.
Oh, yeah.
And
funny.
Well, I didn't really care because I was old, like junior, and I was like, I don't really, like, sure, do whatever you want. Yeah. But I always carried my keys with me. So they'd all huddle around a circle, and every time before I walked in, I just smack it against my keys against the wall, and and they'd all run around like they had their heads cut off, like chickens with their head cut off.
Yeah, like rats.
Panicking, like grabbing their bags, like fast walking
shit,
out.
We've been found, boys.
I've seen people just like run into a corner, like run into the stalls, and I'm just like, God.
Everybody just whips their pants down, just goes straight to a urinal. It's like, you faggots.
Because they're all in groups, like huddled in a circle, it's so funny to just see them all panic and run because I just slam my keys on the wall. Because they're like, oh shit, a teacher, and they're just all scared.
I would just pop my head and be like, guys, Coach Andres is coming or some shit like that. Just watch them fucking freak the fuck out, like, starts fanning the air and shit with their hands, like. Damn, man.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That's fucking weird.
How long have we been going? It's been a solid hour.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like 59.
Damn. That flew by.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried at the beginning of this. I was just like, what are we gonna talk about?
Get back in the flow. We just had to get back.
Yeah, honestly, this was pretty necessary before we did anything else. Especially
before we get anyone else back on.
Yeah, cause like I'm a bit rusty, you know.
We always gotta have like a podcast every now and then with just us instead of always having someone.
Yeah, just a cool, nice refresher. Yeah.
At least the podcast will be more consistent.
Yeah.
We dipped out for a month.
Yeah, I think instead of just pumping out fucking quarantine episodes and then just dropping,
we need to time them. We need to time them.
Yeah, we gotta time them. Cause like, my main plan was actually what we did, right? We just pumped out like 5 episodes and like 2 weeks.
Probably wasn't the smartest idea. We should
no. Cause that was part of my plan at least, right? We would get a bunch out, get people's interest, and then like, not like completely just ghost like how we did, but like. Just start spacing them
without
out.
A trace.
Yeah, that was not. I should have been more open about that.
Yeah. We just blame it on Ramadan and AP testing. AP testing. We never talked about that.
Yeah.
AP testing.
Yeah, but like the main plan was right, like that we would that we would like finish recording a bunch of them and then just have people interested in it and just get people's attention, like just immediate attention. Have a
Yeah,
couple up there for people to watch, and then we would start spacing the casts out more evenly. That way we could like
the college
just
board
make
is
it more
getting
efficient.
sued.
Really?
Yeah, they put up there was this whole scam and like fake thing they did.
Fake what?
I forget the detail.
Huh.
But the college board is getting
Sued? Oh fuck, dude. If I'm gonna lose my AP credit, no. I mean, to be fair, I probably got like a 2 on it anyway, but
students who, oh yeah, people are saying students who advanced placement exams could not be submitted last week have filed a federal class suit against the college board.
oh really? Damn.
Yeah. They also did this scam type thing on Reddit because a dude created a group chat for
Oh yeah, like they were trying to like catch people that were making like.
And they basically.
I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, this dude's name was Fuck Dino, and then they tracked this person's like this college board dude's house because he was trying to catch these people, and people just kept ordering shit to his house, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But we never talked about the topic you wanted to. Do you want to do that now? Is
what
it
topic?
too late?
What was that? I don't remember.
I'll send it to you in the chat just in case, because I don't want to start it.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Do we want to talk? Do we have time? Do we want to bring
Uh,
Do you want to extend the podcast, or you just want to cut it off?
you know, if we want, maybe we can talk about that the next time we do a podcast.
Just keep a bunch of bloopers and stuff, and we'll just have one big episode one day. That's just stuff we've cut out.
Yeah. So, cause like I said though, like I have to help my dad tomorrow in the morning, and I'm kind of fucking tired. So either I'm not gonna run, or I'm just gonna run and go straight to bed. And I'll just edit this and then like post it like midday tomorrow, hopefully. So.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'm about to post the bloopers on my freaking story. So that's that's just so people that like in my close friends group know that I'm like we're not dead.
We're still alive somehow.
We posting, boys. We doing it. Episode 6. Alright. Anyway, man, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, and we are off.